2 days after forming the UK company, I received a mail saying, "Congratulations, your company Dreamcraft Limited is now registered." Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can form a UK company with £12 or $15. Although I have made similar video in the past, but that method was expensive, and secondly, it didn't work for Nigerians. And that might be the case for some countries too. But in this method, we are going to be forming our UK company directly at the UK government website. So no matter your country, you can form your UK company easily without any problems. You don't need an international passport or an ID verification to complete your application. You can do this 100% online, and in few days you will receive your UK formation document in your email address together with your company number, meaning you can start using this company as soon as it's formed for whatever reason you want to use it for. So I have included a link in the description of this video. This link will bring you directly to the UK government website at the section where you need to start forming your company, where you need to start your registration. So I have pasted the link, so let's get started with forming our UK company together. So when the page opens, if you scroll down, you will see that this costs just £12, and you can make your payments using your debit or credit card and also PayPal. So go ahead and click on register now. And this is the point where you start your application, that is your registration. So let's do this together. A code was sent to my email address. So in your own case, a code will also be sent to your email address. Check your email address, get the code, and enter in this box. Create a password. So it says my government gateway user ID is this. So there's a number on my screen, and I've also sent this number to my email address. So that means you'll also get this number in your email address. And you need this ID whenever you want to sign in to your government gateway or profile. So let's continue. It will ask you, how do you want to get access codes? Do you want it through text message, voice call, or authenticator app? If you choose through voice call, that means you need a UK mobile number. And if you choose through text message, you'll also need to give them a mobile number. So you may go ahead with the authenticator app for smartphone or tablet. So go to your App Store or Play Store and download Google Authenticator app. In this case, what you need to do is to click the plus icon on your Google Authenticator app. Now you can choose whether you want to scan the QR code. If you choose to scan the QR code, then you will need to scan this particular code. So when you've completed any of the options, you will now have a code that expires every 30 seconds. On your registration, click on continue. Then from your Google Authenticator app, you will have to copy the code. Copy the code before it expires and give it a name. Now you've set up additional security. Let's continue. Which email address do you want to use for this application? So go ahead and choose the email address that you entered during your registration. What is your relationship to the company? So that will be a company director. Will the company be a community interest company? They're asking you if your company exists to benefit the community. So depending on what you want to use your company for, you can select the answer. Will the company be limited by shares or limited by guarantee? And you can see the definition for each of them. If you want to be able to take profits from your company, then it is limited by shares. But if it's in non-profit bodies like charities and clubs, then it will be limited by guarantee. Since this company is going to be registered for the sole purpose of making profit, then it's going to be limited by shares. This is the point where you need to enter your company name, your choice of company name. So you can take a moment, brainstorm, and come up with an awesome name you want to give your company. So in this case, you just have to enter the name only, and they will be the one to complete it for you, such as the limited. So just enter the company. In this case, I am going to enter the name that I want to use. And the next one says, which company name ending would you prefer to go on the public record? So in this case, this is where you choose if you want your company name to end with limited, that is the full spelling, or just the short spelling LTD. So make a choice. Do you want it to be limited, full spelling, or limited for short? The next question is, what is the company's registered office address? And remember, whatever address you're going to give them from here is going to be available online, and anyone can do a UK name search and they will be able to see the address of this company. So you can use your home address in the UK or business address in the UK. But in a situation where you don't live in the UK, then you need to generate a UK address. And this is something that Google can help us with. So you just have to open a new tab and then search generate UK address. So the results here will help you to get a random UK address that you can use for your registration. You can choose to buy a UK business address online if you want. But remember, we just need the address in order to complete our application. So make your choice, get your UK address, and let's continue the application. When you've entered your address, whether it's random or the one you bought online, then confirm and continue. So it is asking you, where will the company be registered? So you can choose anyone that you want, but I will go with England and Wales. The next question is, what is the company's principal place of business? So you can select the address that you chose previously. You can also choose a different address here, because the address will not go on the public record. It won't be available online for people to see. The next page will ask you to give them more ways to contact your company. So if you have a UK phone number, you can give them here. But if you don't worry. The email address is okay for them to use to contact you. Go ahead and click on save and continue. The next question is the new company replacing another business? If it's a new company, just click on no and continue. When will the company start trading? So select whichever one that applies to your business. Do you want to start the same day it gets set up, on a different future date, or you don't have plans to start trading or do a business activity yet? Select whichever one that applies to your business and continue. The next question is, in its first 3 months, will the company do any of the following? Are you going to pay interest on any non-bank loans? Are you going to make royalty payments, for example, for using someone else's patent? Are you going to receive interest or dividend payments from overseas investments? So this is going to be no. The next question is, what will your company be doing? So start typing what your company will be doing, and you're going to see recommended categories or business activities. So when you've selected what your company will be doing, you can click on save. So it is asking you to reconfirm and check what your company will be doing. So in the previous step, I selected that the company is into information technology consultancy activities. You can proceed to add another business activity, or you can just continue. Has anyone in this application ever sent a secure register form to ask Companies House for protection? of course, no. But in your own case, if something like that has happened, you can say yes. And this is where you enter the director's details, that is, your details. And whatever details you are going to enter here is going to be available publicly in Google search and any other company search. So enter your real details here and continue. So the next question is, has the director used a different name for business purposes in the last 20 years? So this is obviously no. For your nationality, enter your nationality. If you have another nationality, make sure to give them the details. For example, you are an American and also a Canadian, you can give them the answer. For the job title, you can enter director and continue your application. The next question is, what is your correspondence address? You can also select the address that you've given them before. What is the home address? Same address. Do you want to receive filing reminders by email? Yes. Which email address do I want to use to receive filing reminders? So my email address. If you want to use another email address, you can click on a different email address and give them one. Do you want to add another director? So if you have another business partner, this is the point where you include the person. But if you are the only person in the business, you can click on no and continue. The next page will ask you to check and confirm your details. So go through it again, and if there are any mistakes, click on change behind the place you want to change and correct it. It will also ask you to confirm where you live and also to agree to become a director. So tick the 2 boxes. You are about to set up online filing authorization for the company, and this is going to be a digital authorization. It is quick, paperless, and secure. Do you want the directors to be digitally authorized to file online for the company? Yes. And it will ask you to choose the director. So tick the box and continue. It will ask you if you have an existing Companies House web filing account. If this is the first time, you can click on no. And it will ask for the address that you want to use to create the web filing account. Select your email address and proceed. Again, it will ask you to check and confirm authorization details for online filing. You are about to set up the company's shareholders. Continue. Are you a shareholder? Yes. Would you like to add another shareholder? If you still want to continue only yourself, you can click on no and continue. Reconfirm the details again and continue. Do you want to use the most common type of shares? Yes. How many shares do you have? Select 1 share, and the reason is, as the only shareholder, you have 100% of the company regardless of how many shares you want. So in this case, you just need to choose more than 1 share if you want to split ownership with others in future. So let's just select 1 share and continue. It is asking us to choose a value for each share, so it's going to be £1. Reconfirm and continue. For the next step, click on continue. Continue. Once again, it will ask you to check and confirm your details. Make sure everything is correct and continue. In this section, it will ask you to confirm where you live, as well as if you have control of the company. Tick the 2 boxes and proceed. Select yes. Do you agree to farm the company? Tick the box and continue. And it will ask you to create electronic signature for yourself. And then you have to choose 3 pieces of personal information. Choose the 3 pieces of personal information you want to supply to them and continue. Again, you will have to check and confirm your answers. And finally, it is now time to make your payment of £12. I know that this process is lengthy, but that's because I'm explaining along the way. If you are to do this on your own, it would just take 5 to 10 minutes and you are done. Believe me, it is super easy. You can make your payment using your credit card, debit card, or PayPal. And if they should reject your application, you will be refunded. So you are safe. Click on make payment. So I just completed the payment, and so should you. And when it is successful, you will get to this page telling you your application has been submitted. And on your screen, you will get this number, which is for the application to set up the company. And the second one is for the application to register for corporation tax. And don't worry, they are going to email these to you. So what happens next? If your application is successful, of course it will be, they will email you within 2 to 5 working days, letting you know the outcome of your application. So let's click on continue. So I opted to register my UK company as Dreamcrafty Limited, and this is currently pending, and within 2 to 5 working days we are going to get an update. 2 days after forming the UK company, I received a mail saying Dreamcrafty Limited is now registered as a company, and here you will see your company name as well as the company number. And if you scroll to the bottom, you will see 2 attachments. The first one is your certificate of incorporation, that is your formation document, and the second one is your memorandum of association. And again, anyone can do a name search on Google and they will be able to see the details of your company. And this is the one that we just formed recently, and you can also see other company details. And for the one we just registered, you can be able to see the company name as well as the company number. All the details are available in the UK company information website. And if you should click on people, you should be able to see the owner of the business. So that is it. And if you found value in this video, in this guide, don't forget to subscribe and like the video.